Wah, sekarang banyak guru-guru yang live itu kan, apalagi diminta untuk live untuk mengajar apa PPG atau apa itu, teman-temanku pada melakukan seperti itu dan terus dikonten. Iya mas, latihan bicara itu memang perlu. Untuk zaman sekarang kan sebenarnya kan ada 3 aspek yang perlu kita ketahui kan. Aspek pertama adalah komunikasi, aspek kedua adalah relation, terus aspek ketiga adalah skill kan gitu. Nah ini dosen saya ini. Nah ini dosen saya itu Mam Erlin, itu luar biasa, itu dosen bahasa Inggris itu. Nah ini juga pengusaha kain troso ini mas. Kalau jenengan pengen jualan di Malang itu biar bisa berapapun mas sanggup nyetori itu. Pelanggannya juga sampai mana-mana itu. Ya kita beruntung sih dekat dengan orang-orang seperti itu, orang-orang yang luar biasa gitu mas. Begitu mas. Ya kita bukan menggurui atau gimana, tapi saling belajar bersama. Ini kayaknya mau diawali sih kayaknya. Kita ikutin saja mas, siapa tahu dapat informasi bisa melakukan ekspor nantinya, ekspor barang-barang. Lumayan kalau kita mencari ilmu lewat international lecture seperti ini biasanya mahal, bisa sampai jutaan, sampai puluhan juta. Tapi ini bagian dari kelas internasional kan, jadi kita agak di free kan gitu. Itu dosennya itu, pembicaranya itu dari pembicaranya dari India sama Arab atau Turki itu kita ikuti saja. Semoga kita mendapatkan manfaat dari pelajaran kali ini. Ini international business, mudah-mudahan kita suatu saat itu bisa melakukan bisnis internasional, ekspor atau Turki atau apa, tinggal nantilah seperti itu. Seperti itu guys, kita tunggu ya. Atau ada pengen ngobrol-ngobrol apalagi, aku kadang itu bingung kalau mau ngobrol yang lama itu, kadang kalau tidak ada tidak ada teman bicaranya itu mau ngobrol apa itu bingung. Amin, alhamdulillah. Nama saya Hidayat mas. Di sini untuk di channel ini kan, di Wasilah Kehidupan saya sering memposting bapak saya, orang tua saya, ya guru saya. Ya bukan orang tua kandung, tapi saya menganggap itu sebagai orang tua sendiri lah gitu. Itu Mas Kipli itu juga orang yang ikut di tempatnya Yai Hendro juga. Ya mas Dayat kita tunggu saja. Ini kayaknya masih ada lagi, cuma datang atau tidak kurang paham. Tapi katanya sih 4 orang, cuma ini belum hadir. Nanti berkaitan sama international business kayaknya. Seperti itu ya. Gimana, ada informasi monggo, kalau ada yang mau bertukar kabar roh, kita bisa bincang-bincang hangat di sini. Bincang-bincang hangat mungkin sampai nanti malam, sampai ini selesai. Mungkin kita lihat keseruannya sampai mana. Itu ditemani lecture atau dosen-dosen dari India dan mana itu.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Firstly, I would like to say the utmost gratitude towards God for letting us to gather in today's event, International Sharing Sessions in Digital Business, with good and stable state of hope. I also would like to say thank you for the audience, especially for Mr. Samsul Arifin, Mr. Lali, Mr. Ayman, and Mr. Muqtaza for the willingness to come to the international sharing sessions in digital business.
Kedengaran ya, ini masih kedengaran suara mereka ya.
Herbie, Muhammad Ridho will be the Herbie, Zahanur Anida, and
Austin Anida
will be the MC of today's to guide you until the
Oke, terima kasih.
protocol presentation about international sharing sessions.
Kita belajar bersama Mas. Oke.
Okay, so let's just begin this session. First one is welcome speech from Mr. Samsul Arifin as the Master of Register Management.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Are you okay today?
Very okay.
Alhamdulillah. A great pleasure for me as I'm a head master of management program. Welcome to all this special event, our international sharing session. Today we are privileged to have with us Mr. Lalit, Mr. Ayman. Mr. Ayman still going on the way. Mr. Lalit from India and Mr. Ayman from Egypt. And then Mr. Murtaza from India also. India also? Yeah. This is a student from
He is one of student in Unis Batch. His friends very loud.
Business and then about project to international business. This event did change for us to learn more about global business. Yeah, we believe that Mr. Khalid so purely available for student and faculty. Big thank for Mr. Khalid and friend, Ustazah and friend that come to my office and then so today berbicara tentang perkembangan global. Nah ini supaya kita semua bisa mengetahui bagaimana perkembangan global di bisnis, terutama ada di Jepara. Okay, once again, welcome to Unis Jepara. Let's make the most of learning experience together. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much for Mr. Samsul Arifin. So the next we will hear about from our Okay, so the first speaker will be Mr. Ayman.
Mr. Lalit.
Mr. Lalit. Sorry.
I will take care first. I will take care after you the first Mumtaza.
Okay, I'm so sorry. So the first speaker will be Mr. Muqtaza. So the place will be yours.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Selamat malam.
I think you are sleeping, yeah? Semua capek. Capek means tired, right? Are you tired, huh?
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. As you know, I'm a student of Wisnu. I'm your senior. By the
Yes.
way.
Very
You
senior.
can understand. Bisa mengerti.
Yeah.
Little. Okay, I can also speak little. But today you speak in English and you understand. You try to understand English. Okay, we have today the main concept is international sharing session in a digital business. So we have to discuss the international. So you know the international language is always English, bro, right? So we have to mostly try to speak in English. Okay, I also don't know so much Bahasa, but I can. Like how much you can speak English, I can speak Bahasa. Okay, but today we speak in English. The main focus in right now is international business. We have to discuss the international business, how we go with it. Like, I'm from India, I came here. So for me, I have opened an international business. Which I do the business, if I take my business out of the national boundaries. One is a national business. For example, I'm living in Japara. Okay, I'm doing business only in Japara.
Ini
That's a local
cukup
business.
atau kita geser ke
Okay.
depan ini?
But
Di depan
I'm
ada yang
living in
kosong.
Japara. I open a business here, and I'm doing the deal. Yeah, I'm doing the deal with the Bali. I'm doing the Jakarta. That's a national business.
Kita move
right?
ya ke depan
But if
ya,
I
coba
go
ya.
beyond the boundaries, if I go, I have the boundaries like out of the boundaries of the Indonesia,
Hello, ma'am.
like Malaysia,
How are you?
India, Egypt, right? So that called, if I do the business there, that called an international business, right? So if I take my business out of my country in another country, that's called an international business for me, right? So to open the international business, we have to keep in mind a lot of things. Like if I do the business, if I came here, I have to check the culture, I have to check
Masih
the
kedengaran
language,
ya,
I
Mas
have to
Ardi
check the
ya?
economy, right? I have to check the nature, I have to check the weather. There's a lot of things which we have to take in consideration when we open a business in another country. Okay, I will give you the contoh. Like we came here from India. So first we check the rules and regulations of Indonesia. Then we check if we want to do a business, like a furniture. So to make a furniture, what we need? We need a wood, right? We need a people who are expert, right? We need other machineries. So first we check whether all the resources are available in Indonesia.
Iya mas.
Right.
Kita belajar
Then,
bareng.
after that, to set up this business, we have to check the rules and regulations. We have to check the taxes. We have to check our documentations. We have to check the human resource here. We have to check the salaries. We have to check other things. So for this, we have to check even a language. Right in Central Java, the most of the people are speaking their mother languages. Javanese or Bahasa Indonesia. But for me, it's new. So we have to check if I open a business, how I can communicate with the local people. Because all the countries, most of the countries, they have a rule, you have to hire our local people here. For a management, you also have to hire a manager, local manager here. So he can manage our people, he can manage their own people itself. So these things we have to keep in mind when we are planning to open a business internationally. Then after that, in a digital growth, so we call it in a technology transformation. Like before, in the earliest 30 years before, 40 years before in Japara, when we were dealing, right, buying and selling, we go to the place and buy. We go to the place in Pasar, right? In Pasar, what do you call this? Pasar Kota, Pasar Japara, right? But
Pecinan.
we are buying from supplier, going there and picking or selling there. That's the old way of business, right? Before we were going meeting face to face and doing the business. But right now we have an internet, we have a technology, So we have to implement that technology. Right now, we have to close any deal. We have to talk with the people. We have to talk on the headphone. We have to communicate with the people. We are doing the emails. Right? That's a technological. That's a technological growth, and that's a technological implementation in the business. So the digital growth we saw like this. Before we were selling, we were showing to the people. Now we have markets, digital markets, Tokopedia, Shopee, Facebook, Instagram,
Yes.
their own website.
His friends.
That's digital marketing, right? We are doing the digital transformation in the business. I think you people are all sleepy, huh? Some people are using phones, some people are. You see, Unpa is using phone.
Yes.
Recording you.
Recording you. Better you listen first. Better you focus on later we record. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's called that we implement the technology. That's a digital transformation. Technological transformation. Before, when we have to sell, for example, this water bottle or this meja, we go to the pasar and show their display, and people were coming and seeing everything. Now, we are putting this directly to the photo of this in Tokopedia. People are checking their everything details and buying langsung. That's called a digital transformation.
Yes.
Right? Before we have to make the invoices, we were making the by hand. Semua tulis by, what you call this? Tangga. Right? Now we have to make the invoice. No, not tangga. If we have to, before we make the invoice, we were making by writing, right? By hand. Yes.
By-
Tulis by tangan.
By hand.
Tulis tangan. Now, to make an invoice or a purchase order, we have a software. To communicate with the client, we have an email, we have WhatsApp, we have a phone. That's a digital transformation. So because of the digital, because of the internet, our business got hype.
Dan siapa itu?
We build our businesses like this. Before we have to communicate, we were doing just face to face. Now we are doing by email also. Before we have to exchange money, we have to go there and give them their own money and they will take another. Now we have banks. At a one click, we are just exchanging, we are transferring money. So this is all about technology. That's all about the digital growth. So if we have to do the business internationally, we have to check how the people are using the internet.
Yo.
How forward the people are. People still like to buy the goods to go to the place and check everything, or they are okay with the technology. Everybody is checking the phone and buying langsung. We have to check that one. People like buying, like to pay online, or they want to go and give the money. So these things we also have to check. So this is all about the digital growth, and this is about how we will set up the international business and what is the key factors we have to check before we do the international business, and how we can implement the technology in our business. So right now we are doing the same. We are implementing our technology every day in our business. Before we have to design. We design our hands before we write on the kartas and design. Now we have a software, AutoCAD, other SketchUp to make a design. Right? Before you were listening everything, now everybody has handphone. You can listen me now, 100 kali. Siburu kali, what you call this, 100, 500 kali. Right? So that's also a technological implementation. Before you have to show each and every angle. Now you can take every video and send to the client by WhatsApp, by email. So he can check. That video is a technological implementation. Okay? Thank you, ma'am. Any questions?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, alright. Thank you. Okay, now.
Okay, thank you so much for Mr. Murtaza for the speech. And give applause for Mr. Murtaza. Is there no question at all? Okay, let's continue. Secondly, the speech is coming from Mr. Aiman from Egypt.
Ini dari Mesir ini.
Time and place.
I'm really sorry for the second speaker will be
Apa
Mr.
mami itu?
Murtaza.
TikTok.
Oh, Mr. Aiman. Okay, the second speaker will be Mr. Aiman, please. The time is yours.
Capek megang.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Maafkan ya dulu bahasa Indonesia apa bahasa Inggris?
Oke.
Bahasa Arab?
No. Okay, paham.
Halal.
Halal.
This international system of one, they remember only two words. Yes, semua itu. Inggris saja ya.
Okay.
English, no problem.
No problem.
So actually, I didn't prepare anything, to be very honest. I'm doing international business now, and actually I did a master's in marketing, and one of the subjects was international marketing. So I understand a little bit. Now I'm doing a little bit of international business, but in the area of furniture, as most people in Japan are doing. So yeah, nothing special. I think I should be learning from you. I don't have anything that is much more than what you have. But I think it's nice if we share information, especially if it's mixed with the digital part also.
Digital.
So how to start? Okay, actually,
Kenapa?
when it comes to international business,
Aku ada tripod,
the
Bang,
main
ya,
thing
anu.
is that we find the gap that it's not in a certain place or in a country that you can fulfill by supplying either material or workforce or whatever, any value that is available at a cheaper cost, of course, in another country. I've seen many people who came here to do business. They are trying to sell things that are not. They don't have a market here. And,
Oke,
they don't make lots of
Mas.
money to start the market from-
Terima
from
kasih.
zero. But if there is something that, maybe the most clear and well-known example here is Equal, Jadi. It has a good reputation around the world, so people want jelly, and they cannot find it. They cannot get jelly from China, so they get it from Indonesia. So that's what opens the door for international business around this area of this product. Some other things, actually, it's really hard to. For example, for me, I'm Arab. I'm teaching Arabic, so it's also maybe sometimes it's. You can learn Bahasa Arab from a local teacher, but when you learn it from a native speaker, it's easier. Just like when I learned Bahasa Indonesia, I think I learned fast because I learned from my brothers and sisters here. So I didn't learn in my country. And if you don't have a good community that helps you learn, you will never get anyone. And by the way, I stayed in Malaysia for 6 years, and I've never spoken even one word, only like Terima Kasih or whatever. But I didn't speak Malaysian because no one was encouraging me. Actually, everyone was just, when I try to speak Malaysian, everyone is I can also speak English.
Maybe you can try speaking Malaysia here.
Actually, people will laugh and say, "How can you came?" So when I came here, I tried to speak a little bit, but because I was in Malaysia for some time, although I wasn't fluent at all. I just learned a few words. Yeah, I tried to speak and everyone is laughing. why are you laughing? He said, opinionated. So yeah, that's why I don't speak Malaysian anymore. But what I'm saying, I mean, what international business is about is that you find a gap that you can supply in another country that's not available there, or you can supply at a better cost, bigger quantities, whatever. And in doing this, you have to understand many factors that affect the international business, mainly laws and regulations, the shipping, culture, different things. I'm not sure if there is anything that is, I mean, any specific example that we should talk about? Anyone has an example?
Anyone who wants?
Example for talking about international business. Is something
About the international business.
yes.
Example.
I mean, let someone share if you have any experience or someone who has a business. Who is thinking,
Maybe Mr. Ali.
Khairul. Well, Khairul has the international business.
International
He
business.
gave you a best example.
yes, I understand.
Mr. Khairul.
Please share your. Please comment on your business. About your business experience, how you set up, why you set up,
You mean
logistics.
logistic? For explain about logistic system, you mean logistic business?
Yes. How, why you set up, how you set up.
Bagaimana membangun bisnis logistik rakyat ya? Yeah, thank you. Did we know Mr. Aiman before? We already with a relationship with Mr. Aiman, but still not. I mean, relation about business. Just no, yeah, yeah. This my business, yeah, logistic business. I think cannot avoid to. I mean, we have to include, inform international, yeah, like me or my company, and then foreign people. This it means international business. And then about my business, yes, shipping and everything, yeah, about transportation from Sebagai or Indonesia to another country. Yeah. So
Maybe in bahasa.
My tagline is connecting country.
Bahasa Indonesia bebas juga ya apa?
Ya, menghubungkan negara ya. If when Nokia is connecting people, my business is connecting country.
Yeah.
So we know we connect it's Indonesian and then to USA, India, it's also Egypt. Not only people but country, because we have to connect the product and then also the regulation we have to know regulation your country, yeah, India country, and then Egypt country, USA or Europe. Yeah. So how to make easy the goods or container, maybe the shipment release in your country. Maybe from here easy to export, but sometimes not easy to release in your country. Maybe the document must be connect in the regulation, yeah, and then so yeah, this my business, yeah. So not only in domestic system but must be connect to international system. this my business is like Murtaza. When you will use my service, we will come. My company will come.
Promote.
Thank you. Maybe another event.
Anyone else? So please, I think it's better if one by one can give us an idea of his business and if